Hi students, welcome back to English class. Today we'll discuss about kinds of sentences and noun phrase. First it is kinds of sentences. There are four kinds of sentences. They are declarative or assertive, imperative, interrogative and exclamatory. The first one is declarative or assertive sentences. Statement sentences are called declarative or assertive sentences. This kind of sentence ends with a period or full stop. For example, I want to be a good writer. The tree was older than the house. I saw a cobra and mongoose fighting. The house was not electrified. So these are declarative sentences. Next it is imperative sentence. Sentences that express command, order, request are called imperative sentences. These sentences ends with a period or full stop. For example, please sit down. Son, get out from the tree. Please answer me. Shut the door. Next it is interrogative sentences. Sentences that ask question are called interrogative sentences. The sentence starts with WH words like what, where, when, which, how, who, etc. and auxiliary verbs do, does, did, will, shall, should, etc. It ends with a question mark. For example, what did man do to nature? Did the snake follow you? Can you go there? Is your wife very fat? Next one is exclamatory sentences. Sentences that express emotions and feelings are called exclamatory sentences. It ends with exclamation mark. For example, what a spectacular sight! It was a snake which was taken with its own beauty. How horrible it is! So you got an idea about kinds of sentences. Try to do the activity in your textbook. Next, affirmative or positive sentences and negative sentences. Affirmative sentences. Sentences which state positive facts are called as affirmative or positive sentences. For example, I had built a small platform on the tree. A small grey squirrel was his first friend. The snake looked into the mirror. Next one is negative sentences. Sentences that express negative ideas are called negative sentences. For example, the house was not electrified. He was not afraid. He has no friends. Words that make the sentence negative are no, not, nothing, never, no one, none, nobody, nowhere, neither, neither, no, not either, none of, not any, etc. Seldom, rarely, scarcely, hardly, little, few are also words that make a sentence negative. Now try to do the activities in your textbook in page number 35 and 36. One more thing, if we want to change an affirmative sentence as negative sentence, we have to use a negative word and replace a word in the sentence with its opposite or antonym. See the activity in your textbook. Rewrite the following affirmative sentences as negative sentences without change their meaning. One is given for you. Jack always agrees to help his friends. The sentence changes as Jack never disagrees to help his friends. The word never is negative and the word disagrees is the opposite of the word agrees. Similarly, try to rewrite the other sentences. Do it as a homework. Next topic is noun phrase. Before that, let's come across what is a phrase. A phrase is a group of words that makes sense but only partly. This group of words does not have a subject, a verb or both. For example, after the meal, the nice neighbor, waiting for the movie, etc. A phrase can be divided as noun phrase, verb phrase, prepositional phrase, adjective phrase and adverbial phrase. Now we are discussing about noun phrase. A noun phrase is a word group with a noun or pronoun as its head. The noun head can be accompanied by modifiers. For example, the girl in yellow dress came to meet me. Noun phrase in this sentence is the girl in yellow dress. The hungry boy was looking for some food. Noun phrase is the hungry boy. The boy from the last row raised his hand. The noun phrase is the boy. Let's consider the following sentences. First one, the boys are playing in the ground. The sentence can be divided into two, noun phrase and verb phrase. The noun phrase is the boys. The is article and the head noun is the word boys. The remaining part, are playing in the ground, is the verb phrase. The second sentence is the old grandfather was helpless. The sentence can be divided into two, the noun phrase and the verb phrase. The noun phrase is the old grandfather and the verb phrase is was helpless. Again, the noun phrase can be divided into article, adjective and head noun. The is the article, old is the adjective and grandfather is the head noun. So we can say a noun phrase can either be a single word or a head noun or more than one word, a head noun plus modifier. Let's see what is a modifier. Words that can modify a noun are called modifiers. Modifiers are given as follows. Articles a, an or the. Possessives grandfathers, teachers, my, his, her, your, etc. Demonstratives like this, that, these, those. Adjectives old, long, smart, beautiful, etc. Numerals such as 3, 5, 12, etc. Ordinals such as first, second, last, etc. Quantifiers such as all, some, few, many, etc. can be used as modifiers. Articles, possessive and demonstratives are called determiners. Sometimes quantifier can appear before a determiner. In that case, we call it a predeterminer. For example, all the students, some of the books. These also can be act as a modifier. Let's see some examples. Grandfather had a very beautiful garden. In this sentence, grandfather is the head noun. There is no modifier. The second sentence, the house was not electrified. In the sentence, the house is the noun phrase. The is an article. House is the head noun. Some books are missing. Here, some books is the noun phrase. Some quantifier and books head noun. The last sentence, a huge black cobra coiled around his shoulders. Here, a huge black cobra is the noun phrase. A is the article. Huge black is the adjective. Cobra the head noun. So that's all about noun phrase. Try to do the activity in your textbook. Find out the answers. Thank you.